Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just drawn to Chelsea 1-1 here at Stamford Bridge. We've had many back and forths. Some things, you say, points. I've said this before. I've agreed with some. I don't. Today is a draw. It wasn't a win.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Because I know you got a lot of pressure on the manager. You're putting a lot of pressure on him and this Arsenal team. But a draw's not a terrible result coming here to Stamford Bridge.
Admittedly, I thought we'd actually lose today, so I can't even. Yeah, I'm happy with a draw in a way. Context of the game, we were slightly better. I think it's fair to say. No, I think it's enter the frame. I think it's fair to say that it was slightly even, but we were better. We shaded this game. I looked at the Trossard thing just now. It was offside at the end, so at least I got a little bit of feel a bit better.
Okay, that changes my opinion as well. Because a lot of fans were agreeing that. Do you think he played well though or were you thinking that he didn't? I saw.
I think it's fair to question it though, because he's been starting games. Early in the season when he celebrated, he was trying to prove a point. This is why I should start. He's starting, and it's not really working out. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's a good impact sub. And I do think if he starts the game, Arteta needs to be brutal. If he's not playing well, change it up, man. That big man thing. Like he's done decently number 10 sometimes, but he's better on the left at times. I think Martinelli, even though he scored as well, and we've got to be a bit ruthless there as well, man. He did mash up a chance before that. Instead of drilling, he should have put all the power into him and put the laces through the thing. My man just he kind of tried to place it in the far.
Maybe like an early chance, confidence builder. I know we don't want to hear that as fans but it was. I agree though. He hit straight the keeper, but he got his goal in the end, so I don't want to take too much away from Gabriel Martinelli.
I agree with that, but like I said, if someone does that and they still they could play good, but lose a game, but we could also play bad and win a game. But I think it's fair to still analyse it like that. And
important goal though.
No, it was important, and that's the thing though. He likes scoring here.
He loves scoring here.
Yeah, so. It was an important goal, but I'm still concerned though, because I feel like he's regressed, and I do think it's fair to say put some pressure on the manager for that as well, man. I do think obviously that was Emery's guy as well, Same with Saka. I do think these players, when it's coming to that cutting edge in the final third, I am really concerned, man.
It was Emery's guy, but he hit his biggest numbers, both of them actually under Mikel. So you can say, but I hear what you're saying about aggression, because. I don't know, it feels like he might have lost half a yard. I don't really know of pace, but Martin Odegaard for you, how important is he being back? You criticise, Trossard at times, but he's not there anymore. It's Martin Odegaard back there. Yeah, no, I've always wanted Odegaard back. I do think our fans push Odegaard on a heavy pedestal sometimes. But no. Let me land on the thing. He's a really important player for us. He's one of our best players. I'm not taking that away. Okay,
but the way we gas up our players is a bit a lot. Like, it's too much. Sometimes.
A lot of fans today have said he's the one that with the difference.
That's what I'm saying. Conte. I think he is probably our best player. Like him, Saka, Rice, Saliba, key players. I'm not taking that away. I just do think, in terms of world football, we act like they're right up there, and it's just I don't think it's fair to say that. But we've been missing without Odegaard, man, and it's really shown. Like I said, the last few games, we could have used him at Newcastle. We were lacking in the final third again, but that is the key thing. We're still lacking. I think this international break's come at a good time. I hope Odegaard doesn't go off at Norway. I know Rice and Saka, I have a feeling Arteta's just going to not let that happen.
Well, let's hope so, because you never know. Those two both love playing for England, so hopefully they do take a little bit of a breather and break, so we can have them back fully fit. Let me end with the whole title aspirations for you. I know you was agreeing with some of the argument, but not too much. You're saying, you feel like it is done, but there's some points that you didn't agree with. Obviously, the argument between Ty and the other fan there with Josh. But for you, where are you at then? Is it too far gone for Arsenal to win this Premier League?
No, but context again. I do think we're in a top 4 battle this year, but I don't think it's done. I do think we could come back. The reason being that obviously, I do think Arne Slot has overachieved in his transition period.
I think that's fair.
No, I do think he has. So I'm fair to all teams. That's what I'm saying. I do think his downfall's coming. I'm not gonna say heavy or whatever, a big thing, but I do think it's coming. It's just about whether we can lapse him, because at the same time I do think City in the second half of the season, I think they're going to address the Rodri thing as well. I do think that's been a big thing, that they can't be losing like this, man. Obviously I'm happy, but I mean from a professional point of view, Pep's not going to have this, man. So I do think they're gonna climb back up the thing. In January, that second half of the season, they're good at that. I do think Chelsea are not out of it, but watching them today, I do think they're in a low-end top 4 battle, if that makes sense. I do think they're there, not fully back. So that obviously helps us. Forest lost to Newcastle today, at home. And we're playing them next. And obviously, I'm just saying that because of where they're lingering. I do think it's going to be a top 4 battle that we could probably finish third in. I think we might finish third or fourth. I hope I'm wrong, obviously.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope I'm wrong. I want this title, man. I do think if we don't win this title, though, we have to put serious question marks on the manager, man. We have to do it, man. It's just like,
but we could win more silverware that's not the Premier League.
No, I hear it, but like 5 years.
That's context.
No, but during 5 years of this manager, and I'm not putting it on him like that. I'm just saying, how long does the process go on for? Carlo Ancelotti, he lost 4-0 to Barcelona at home. Look at my man's record, and he's still going to get bollocked. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, there has to be some sort of accountability.
We bollock Arteta when he loses.
Man, our fan base gasses up everything, man. A lot of them are like Ty, and it's just like everyone. Like, you know, I got loads of love for you, but a lot of them are so like, what do you call it? Optimistic. So it becomes the point where they're just so irrational about it. They're just like, yeah, you know, back the manager, back the team, do all of that. But we can't. We got to be logical about it as well, man. I do think I want the questions to be asked. I want this man to be the man. I don't care who it is, but at the same time, I want him to be the guy. He's an ex-Arsenal man, may not be a legend, but he's someone that played for our club. I want it to happen. Do I think it will? No, I don't think we're going to really do anything too positive under the Conkeys. I think we're quite happy being a top 4 club as at the top. I think that's what they just want the money. That's how I feel. Hope I'm wrong though, innit?